Once upon a time, on a farm nestled between rolling hills and a shimmering lake, there lived a sweet and gentle cow named Luna. Now, Luna was no ordinary cow. She had a heart full of wonder and a spirit that yearned for adventure. Every night as the sun dipped below the horizon, painting the sky in hues of orange and purple, Luna would lie down in the meadow and gaze up at the moon. Oh, how she wished she could jump over the moon and explore the mysteries that lay on the other side. The other animals on the farm, a quirky bunch who had known Luna since she was a little calf, would often giggle kindly at her outlandish dream. You see, jumping over the moon was something they all thought only existed in fairy tales, but Luna held on to her dream with unwavering determination, refusing to let go of her belief that anything was possible if he dared to dream big enough. One night, as Luna was lost in her nightly ritual of gazing at the moon, something extraordinary happened. A bright shooting star streaked across the sky, leaving a shimmering trail in its wake. Luna's eyes widened in amazement as she watched the star descend towards the moon. Suddenly, a gentle wind began to rustle through the meadow, and the sound seemed to carry a strange whisper, beckoning Luna to follow. With a pounding heart, Luna rose to her hooves, and without a word to the other animals, she started trotting towards the direction the star had vanished. The whispering wind grew louder, guiding her every step of the way. As Luna neared the edge of the meadow, the trees parted before her, revealing a sight that took her breath away. Before her stood a magnificent oak tree, its branches reaching towards the sky like gnarled fingers, and perched on the highest bough sat an old and wise owl, whose eyes twinkled with an otherworldly light. "Luna," the owl hooted softly, his voice echoing with magic. "I've been expecting you." Startled by the owl's sudden appearance in his knowing gaze, Luna stammered, "Expecting me? But how did you know I'd be here?" The owl's eyes glistened with amusement as he replied, "The wind told me you were coming. It speaks of a great adventure that awaits you beyond the moon." Intrigued and filled with a sense of purpose, Luna asked, "An adventure beyond the moon? How can I get there?" The owl gestured with his wing towards the shimmering trail left by the shooting star. "That trail is your path," he said mysteriously. "Follow it, and it'll lead you to the starlight bridge, which will take you across the moonlit sky." With newfound courage, Luna took a step forward, and the ground beneath her hooves shimmered, revealing the very same stardust that had formed the trail in the sky. It seemed almost as if the earth itself was guiding her towards her destiny. As Luna touched the shimmering path, it rippled like water and beckoned her to walk upon it. With each step, the stardust sparkled around her, lifting her spirits and filling her with an otherworldly glow. The wind, now swirling around her, whispered words of encouragement, urging her to keep going. As the night deepened and the moon climbed higher in the sky, Luna found herself standing at the end of the stardust trail. Before her stretched a breathtaking sight. A bridge made of pure starlight arched across the moonlit sky, connecting the earth to the moon. Its celestial glow bathed the surrounding darkness in a soft, ethereal light. Taking a deep breath to steady her nerves, Luna stepped onto the bridge. Each step she took sent a jolt of electricity through her body, making her feel both terrified and exhilarated. The bridge swayed gently, as if testing her resolve, but Luna pressed on, driven by her unwavering determination to reach the moon. As she walked, the bridge seemed to come alive, pulsing with a rhythm that matched her heartbeat. It was as though the moon itself was greeting her approach. Just when Luna thought her journey must be nearing its end, the bridge suddenly disappeared beneath her hooves, plunging her into a terrifying free fall. Fear threatened to consume her, but instead of panicking, Luna closed her eyes tightly and jumped. In that moment of weightlessness, she felt an overwhelming sense of freedom and exhilaration. She had taken the ultimate leap of faith, and now she was flying through the star-studded sky. As Luna soared, she saw the world from a perspective she had never imagined. The clouds below her seemed like soft cotton candy, and the twinkling stars appeared close enough to touch. For a brief moment, she felt invincible, as if anything was possible if you dared to jump high enough. Suddenly, the darkness around her began to shift and change, revealing a sight that left her in awe. On the other side of the moon, bathed in the soft glow of twilight, lay a world like no other. Rolling hills, sparkling lakes, and majestic mountains painted a landscape that seemed straight out of a dream. It was a place where the impossible became possible, and where imagination knew no bounds. Overcome with wonder, Luna had stumbled upon a hidden realm known as Dreamland, a place where dreams were born and where the laws of physics did not apply. Here, the night was always filled with magic, and the stars twinkled with mischief. The very air hummed with the energy of 1,000 dreams waiting to be discovered. As Luna descended towards dreamland, she noticed a group of fluffy white rabbits playing leapfrog under a sky filled with shooting stars. Their joyful laughter echoed through the land, creating an atmosphere of pure happiness. They welcomed her to their game, and for a while, Luna forgot all about her worries and simply reveled in the joy of the moment. But as the night deepened, Luna knew it was time to return home. With a heavy heart, she bid farewell to the rabbits and promised to return soon. As she made her way back across the moonlit sky, Luna couldn't shake off a feeling of profound sadness. She had witnessed the magic of dreamland and realized that she didn't want to keep it a secret. She wanted to share the wonder with all the animals on her farm, and especially with the little lamb who often looked up at the moon with innocent curiosity. With renewed determination, Luna focused on the task ahead. Using the last of her strength, Luna gathered all the starlight she could find and formed it into a tiny ball. It glowed with a soft, warm light, casting dancing shadows on the clouds around her. Carefully, she clutched the glowing star and prepared to make her final jump. With a mighty leap, Luna launched herself towards the earth, the star held tightly in her mouth. As she soared through the darkness, the star began to glow brighter and brighter, illuminating the path back to the farm. When Luna landed softly in the meadow, the other animals rushed to greet her. They had watched in amazement as she returned, carrying a star that seemed to hold the secrets of the universe. Overwhelmed with joy, Luna opened her mouth, and the star floated out, hovering above her head like a celestial halo. The other animals gasped in wonder as the star began to shower them with its magical glow. In that moment, the meadow transformed into a sea of sparkling light, and the animals felt their hearts swelling with happiness. Luna had not only jumped over the moon, but she had brought a piece of its magic back to share with them. From that night on, the animals on the farm never laughed at Luna's dream of jumping over the moon again. Instead, they looked up at the stars with a sense of wonder, knowing that even the most impossible dreams could come true, if you dared to leap with all your heart. And whenever a shooting star streaked across the sky, they remembered Luna, the little cow who had shown them that the moon was not the limit, that the only boundary was the one you set for yourself. And so, the legend of Luna, the star-gazing cow, was passed down through generations of animals, inspiring countless others to reach for the stars and believe in the magic that lay beyond the moon. Now, before we say our goodbyes, I have a very important question for you. Did you believe in Luna's dream? If you believed in her dream, please drop a shining star emoji in the comment section below. Your support means everything to us, and we can't wait to see how many shining stars we receive tonight. Thank you for joining us on this magical journey with Luna. May her story remind you that dreams have no limits, and that the impossible is just a leap of faith away. Sweet dreams, and until next time, may your nights be filled with wonder and your days with sunshine.